Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be talking about the importance of API gateways across a number of industries around the world. So we'll be going through a number of tweets provided by Sanel and Greg Lunt, where they provided details in regards to how a number of industries and organizations are looking to implement and roll out API gateways to improve their frameworks and activities. So the following clip details the importance of API gateways, especially in terms of improving reductions in the capacity of datasets being stolen when such assets are sent between varying ledgers at a given time.
Right now, what we have is really the top diagram. When you want to move assets, you actually have to transfer the asset to a mediating entity, and they will forward it to the next person in the network. So it creates this dependency on this entity. It goes against everything that decentralized technology is supposed to be. So what we want is the ability in the bottom there to have a gateway talk to another gateway in a direct, secure, and atomic manner over this network of networks.
So in the initial tweet provided by Sanel, he detailed how the largest IT company in the world, Tata, are seeking to implement and roll out an API gateway that would enable the seamless ability for blockchain and DLT infrastructure to have some degree of cross-chain compatibility with their current offerings, where the organization in a publication detailed to how they are looking at a number of innovations that could provide interoperability framework, where the publication detailed to the need to implement and roll out API gateways which are ISO compliant. So one innovation on the marketplace that adheres to these desires is Quant's overledger ODAP offering, where again overledger offers an API gateway that enables the seamless ability for DLTs and legacy systems to communicate and have some degree of interoperability. And this is coupled with Quant being an ISO compliant organization. So Tata may be directly working alongside Quant in view of rolling out and implementing overledger into their frameworks. So another organization that have detailed to the need to implement and roll out protocols surrounding interoperability is the ICC, where the ICC is a leader in business organizations where they are centered around improving workflows within a number of industries, especially within the financial realm. So the ICC are looking to implement and roll out, again, an interoperability framework that will enable the seamless ability for datasets to pass between DLT networks, which they are looking to incorporate into their overall protocol to their legacy networks. So again, Quant's overledger could be an answer to enabling this action to arise. So another detail surrounding the need for interoperability was highlighted by Visa, where Visa outlined to how interoperability, especially in terms of CBDC payment infrastructure, would have to be rolled out in view of the implementation and development of a universal payment channel, where the publication detailed how an interoperability framework would have to be designed to enable CBDC payment systems to have some degree of interoperability. So the capacity to enable cross-chain compatibility surrounding CBDCs as part of a universal payment channel hub would have to have, again, some degree of compatibility between DLT networks and legacy systems, where it's looking highly likely that a CBDC will be built using DLT. And with the current financial system, including the banking sector, highly unlikely to completely transition to a DLT blockchain system, an innovation would have to be incorporated to enable CBDC ledgers to communicate and have some degree of integration and interoperability with legacy systems. So this again is an example of how overledger could be incorporated into developments surrounding the financial sector, especially surrounding CBDCs. So another use case surrounding Quant's innovations could be the utility of its multi-ledger token stablecoin, especially in terms of the universal payment channel hub, where the utility and rolling out and implementation of MLT stablecoins will act as a means of enabling cross CBDC interconversion, where a central MLT stablecoin would enable the ability for one fiat CBDC to interconvert to another fiat CBDC at a given time. So this publication details how a number of Quant's innovations, not only overledger, could be incorporated into developments surrounding CBDCs and the wider financial sector and realm. So in view of the incorporation of blockchain and DLT into the financial sector is coupled with the Saudi central bank looking to innovations to enable cross DLT blockchain interoperability with current legacy protocols, where the Saudi central bank detailed to how an overarching network or an API gateway would have to be adopted to enable the seamless ability for datasets and potentially monetary funds to pass between a central bank ledger to a commercial bank network. So again, overledger could enable this action to arise. So there are a number of current misconceptions associated with the differences between interledger and overledger, where interledger is a network facilitated and provided by Ripple. However, overledger differentiates itself from interledger, most notably due to interledger only providing cross-chain compatibility between DLTs, whereas overledger provides the same actions interledger provides and also enables DLTs to interoperate and integrate with legacy systems. So overledger puts itself ahead over any other innovation, especially in terms of interoperability of the marketplace. And again, this may be another reason as to why the Saudi central bank and other central banks may look to Quant's innovations for development surrounding their CBDCs or just general financial developments within their given nation. So again, this is a diagrammatic indication of how innovation will provide universal interoperability. So in other developments surrounding CBDCs, the Bank for International Settlement published an article detailing to the rolling out and provisioning of an MCBDC bridge, where the implementation of an MCBDC bridge is centered around providing universal compatibility and interoperability between future CBDCs. So a number of innovations on the marketplace could enable this action to arise, including, as mentioned, interledger, overledger, and even Cosmos innovations, which are centered around interoperability between DLTs. But the main thing is that Quant's API gateway utility, and with Quant already being in discussions with a number of financial bodies and central banks, Quant could be the cornerstone in enabling the rolling out and implementation of an MCBDC bridge that will provide universal compatibility and interoperability between varying CBDCs around the world. So other developments surrounding CBDCs includes Project Dunbar, where Project Dunbar involved the direct partnership between 4 central banks and the BIS, where the financial bodies work together to improve the ability for value to be passed between their varying ledgers at a given time through the utility of an API gateway. So again, the utility of Quant's innovations, including overledger, could be at the center of enabling API gateway frameworks to arise and in turn improve the ability for monetary funds and the ability for CBDC ledgers and networks to communicate. So with a number of industries around the world looking to roll out and implement DLT and blockchain into their frameworks and protocols, a number of bodies and organizations within these given industries may look to innovations which could enable and improve interoperability. And again, Quant's unique ability to provide active interoperability between DLTs and legacy systems could make Quant the option of choice for such developments. What are your thoughts on Quant? Do you think Quant is the best option for API gateway utility? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching Crypto Clan. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching and we'll see you in the next video.